Welcome, everybody, to Pasadena and the majestic Rose Bowl, one of the unique settings in all of sport. This year's Rose Bowl, presented by Prudential, is a crucial part of the college football playoff. It's time now for the quarterfinals. For the top 4 seeds, a time to begin their quest toward the national championship. But they run into a battle-tested team already coming off one playoff victory, trying to shock the world here today and make the semifinals. As we'll see the number 10 seed in this playoff, the Illinois Fighting Illini, taking on the number 2 seed in the playoff, the UMass Minutemen. 3A Sports College Football. I'm Chris Fowler here in the booth with Kirk Herbstreit. And here we go, a college football playoff quarterfinal game. We'll see which team's going to be moving on. The kickoff team is out there. Great energy as this playoff game is about to get underway. So UMass's offense is up first today. Everything that happens on this field today is just heightened, Kirk, because it happens on this amazing stage at the foot of the San Gabriel Mountains. Nothing like it.
Nothing like it to me in all sports. We've been calling this game for such a long time, and I think we both agree it's one of our favorite games to call each year. And when we get a good matchup like this, it makes it that much better.
Chris, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but what I've been always impressed with the defenses that really build their defense to play in space still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Makes a quick grab. Breaks loose at the 45. Oh, and nothing but green grass ahead. Forced out of bounds after a big gain. This offense set up with a first down. First down play call coming up. How aggressive will it be? Ball handed off. Defense stops him, but that's a solid gain.
It's a good, solid gain. 5 or 6 yards. Love to see that from the running game.
So here comes second down now. Every play important down here in the red zone. Pass ball is incomplete. There was a lot of contact. No penalty. Brings up third down.
Chris, I thought he had his hands on that football. I thought he was going to come down with it. But give the defense all the credit with a big hit to knock that ball loose.
Brought down, but it's past the line to gain.
Boy, an opportunity missed here by this defense. They get him to third down. They load up the line of scrimmage, but they could not deny this back at coming up with that conversion.
Here comes some more big bodies out for the defense. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
And I just love that this defense is not giving up on this first and goal. They attacked. They got through. They got penetration. Nice job of being able to keep them out of the end zone.
Ball back at the 6 for second and goal off that loss. Tailback tests the middle of the defense. The sophomore with a strong tackle there.
Hey, the defense is doing everything that they can to try to keep these guys out of the end zone. Now we've got a big third down coming up.
Third and goal, will try to run it in. And the defense smothers him for no gain.
Here we go, Chris. Early in the game, opening drive. This is a big decision and really an opportunity to send a message for this offense. Do you go for this close to the goal line and make that statement, or do you settle for 3?
So their first drive of the game, they're going to go for it on fourth down. Aggressive start. Drops back from the shotgun, looking for an open man. Pass caught. Can he get in? Oh, they've stopped him short. What a fourth down play, and they will take over on downs now. All right, Kirk, let's take a quick look at the impact players for today's game and how they're going to affect the outcome.
These are your leaders on the field and in the locker room. These are your go-to guys, not only when you need a play to be made, but also when you need somebody to rally your team.
Quarterback pulls the ball. It's a keeper. They tackle him. Looks like it's going to be just short of the marker. Inches away. Illinois lining up quickly here.
This is exactly how this offense envisioned this game getting started, is having opportunities to be able to crease this defense and hit big plays. Now let's see what they can do off of it.
And the tackle is made, but let's check out what this flag is about. Costly holding penalty there. Backs him up 10 yards. Offense getting set. It's second down. From the shotgun, drops back. tipped and then drops. Chance to make a play, but instead it's third down. See if the offense can move the chains off that incompletion. It's third down. Quarterback in the shotgun. It's intercepted. Tried to fire it into a tight window. Not much on the return, but they snuff out the drive with the takeaway.
That offensive coordinator is going to have some choice words for his quarterback over the phone on the sideline after that throw. You have to be more careful with the football.
Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there.
It is tough to run the football inside this 5-yard line. Give all the credit to that defensive line, eating up those linemen, allowing the rest of the defense to fly to the football for that short loss.
So off the loss, it's 2nd and goal from the 7. Here's the snap. Quarterback looking to throw. Will make it into the end zone. Touchdown, UMass. But they'll try to add the lead now with the PAT. And the PAT makes it 7-0. Here's the kickoff team now, set to boot this one away. He's going to return it from near the goal line. And he stopped at the 20, trying to make something happen, but that's good coverage there. So the Fighting Illini offense is back out on the field now. We'll see if this quarterback can shake off the interception he threw in the last possession. And now the handoff. Brought down at the 33. That's good enough to move the sticks. Fresh set of downs. It's 1st and 10. Physical defending. That one falls incomplete. Brings up 2nd down.
It has been a tough first half in this playoff game for this offense. They cannot get anything going through the air. Not only they down the scoreboard, but there's really nothing to build around as we get ready to go into the second half.
Illinois landing up quickly here. Drop back here on 3rd down. And it's intercepted. He's stepped in front of that bullet. They get him down after a short return, but the takeaway sets up the offense at the 43.
Well, it looks like somebody did a great job of preparing himself to get ready for this football game. It's his 2nd interception in this game so far. Obviously.
And he's going to fling it deep, going for it all here. And it's picked off in the end zone.
He didn't really seem to feel like he had anybody open. He just puts it up in the air, and the defense says, thank you, we'll take it.
Illinois sends the offense back out on the field. The last possession ended in an interception. Let's see if they continue to trust this quarterback in the passing game. Shotgun formation. Here's an inside give. Tackle made after a solid gain. They'll spot the ball at the 34. The offense going with the hurry up. Looking to throw it on 1st down. And he pulls in the catch. Moving right through the contact. Oh, and he's in the clear now. It's a foot race. He's brought down at the 6. The offense will have 1st and goal right there. Illinois lines up 1st and goal now. And the single back takes the handoff.
Chris, I think we all kind of get caught up in 3rd down. What's an offense doing in 3rd down? But I think what's also important is how well you defend 1st down. If you can hold your opponents to a short gain or a tackle for a loss, you throw the offense out of whack, and their game plan gets much more challenging to try to come up with that 1st down.
Has the lead now, Kirk. We've reached the end of 1 in this quest to move 1 step closer to a national championship. Let's check out the stats so far. Crucial play to begin the new quarter. The offense sets up with a 3rd and goal. You snap it. Quarterback looking to throw the ball. And he'll get there. Touchdown, Illinois.
That kind of play is almost impossible to defend. When the quarterback is throwing the ball with that kind of accuracy and timing, and the receiver runs a route like this, good luck trying to stop it. So maybe this is a great start for this combination, this quarterback and receiver, for a big day.
And he takes this from inside the 5. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. The Minutemen offense back on the field now. See if this quarterback can bounce back. The last possession, a pick on the very first play. Offense out there for the first play of this drive from the 18. First down, looking to throw the ball. And it's incomplete. The defender arrived the same time as the football. And now it's second down. From the shotgun, he's probing the secondary. Checks this down to the running back. Brought down at the 28, and it's good enough for a first down.
Well, it's so easy to get caught up in the receivers and the quarterback, and your eyes get lost. You forget about the running back. Nice catch and a first down for this offense.
Scrambling, now he'll make the throw. But they can't make the connection. Ball's incomplete. Second down play coming up for this offense. Here comes a handoff. The gain moves the ball to a 34.
Well, I feel like they called that knowing chances are they're not going to hit a home run. But look at this. Put themselves in a perfect third down situation. It's much more manageable. Now we'll see if they can convert.
The gain is not enough for first down, so it brings up a 4th and short. Check this out. Offense going for it inside their own 40. Here we go on 4th down. He did not get it. A crucial play by this defense. What a 4th down stop. First down play call. How aggressive will it be? And from the shotgun, an inside handoff. They try the middle, but gain nothing on that play. Illinois lining up quickly here. Second down, we're going to throw it. Got him for a sack. A big play made them one of the senior leaders of this defense.
Well, I love this defense and how they're playing some man coverage. And let's face it, when you do that, it's a bit risky. You can leave your defensive backs out there on islands, but the good combination with coverage, with a good pressure on the quarterback, and you come up with sacks like this.
Quick throw to the left side. That one is incomplete. The defender was right there, and it brings up 4th down now. The punt team making their way on the field. And the returner heads out of bounds. The UMass offense takes the field now. Last possession, they were stopped on 4th down, but it didn't cost them anything, and they put together something here. He's going to hand this off. Finding space at the 20. Tackle made at the 23 as they gain some important breathing room.
Sometimes I almost get mesmerized watching these runners who have great vision. You know, the eyes that carry their feet to the open space, making people miss. I just love watching those guys do work.
This line getting set up. It's a first down play. And he'll set up to throw. That one falls incomplete. Good defensive play. Brings up second down.
You get a tight end like this, and you know he's used to dishing out the punishment. But here, he's the one that has to absorb the contact. And as a result, he's unable to hold on to the football.
So from the 28-yard line, it's a 3rd and manageable here. There's the snap. They'll set up to throw. Doesn't hold on. Good hit by the DB. Now it brings up 4th down. And the punt team now on to kick it away. Looking to flip the field here. A low line drive. Ugly punt. Coverage team brings down the returner. So the Illinois offense heads back out onto the field. This group is coming off a quick 3 and out, and they put something together in this drive. And they'll run it. Hand it off to the running back. Breaks loose at the 40. He's taken down, but that's a nice gain. They'll spot the ball now at the 35. A solid run, good for first down yardage. From the gun, he looks for an open man. Grab down the middle. It's Jordan. He stopped him at the 23. This offense is getting close to the red zone.
Well, they knew all week that they would have an opportunity to face a lot of man coverage and a lot of blitzing today. And one way that they felt they could counter that, get it?
Oh, the sack is made there by the freshman.
That's a really nice job of bouncing back by this defense after giving up that big gain. This time they get the pressure and bring that quarterback down.
Second down here. Time for one more play before the 2-minute warning. The clock has stopped and reached the 2-minute warning before halftime. First down, sack, pushes the ball back. Second down coming up. There's the snap. Quarterback setting up to throw. Caught over the middle. It's Jordan. And they bring him down. That's a very solid gain, but still well short of the marker.
Well, you can tell the quarterback knew exactly what he wanted to do with the football. He was going to that in route no matter what. He hits it for a nice gain.
He's got it right near the end zone. And he will score. Touchdown, fighting the line out. See if they can convert the one after. The extra point gives them a 14-7 lead. Now they get set to kick it away. The turn begins inside the 10. And the coverage team brings him down at the 26. UMass offense is back out there. Well, it's been an entertaining first half. Not much time remaining to cut into this lead. And here comes a deep shot. And it's caught way downfield inside the 35. Tackle made quickly, but a big chunk play for this offense through the air. Fresh set it down for the offense. First down. And the quarterback looking to make a play through the air. Gets the ball off as he's hit, but it's incomplete.
I'm all for quarterbacks trying to make plays. I love to see the fight in a guy and wants to make a play on every single chance that he can make. But here, when you scramble and you throw the ball way back against your body, you're asking for trouble. He's so lucky that ball didn't get intercepted.
The offense was moving well, but 2 incompletions sets up a 3rd and 10. Looking to chuck it again. He's going to take off here. They chase him down and tried to run for it, but it'll bring up 4th down. Timeout called by the defense. They'll go to the sideline and try to adjust. It's their first timeout. So they'll pass up the chip shot field goal attempt and go for it on 4th down. And they tackle him, but not before he picks up the first.
Boy, that is some determination by this offense here. Picking up a new set of downs on the run. The call works out perfectly. You just needed 2 yards. You pick it up. And now you've got another chance at points.
Tackle just short of the goal line at the 1. What a run.
Nothing better than an offense on first down to be able to pick up big positive yards like that. You can either keep giving it to the back, or it can set up play action and hit
muscles across the goal line. Touchdown, Minutemen. This college football playoff game is all tied up, and Kirk, it's beginning to feel a little bit like a shootout.
Yeah, it is. It's a battle of the offenses. Both these teams right now executing flawlessly, and they're doing so with such high stakes, answering one score with another. Neither team is backing up 1 inch.
Bringing it out, it's Harris. And he's brought down at the 16. Would have been better off leaving it in the end zone for a touchback. So the Fighting Illini offense is back out on the field now. You have a shootout developing here. Each offense scoring a touchdown in the last possession. First down, looking to throw the football. Looking right, this one caught.
This is an example of a quarterback and his offense just taking what the defense gives you. Not a huge play, but positive yards. The defense wants to give that throw to you. You take it, get the ball to your receiver, stay ahead of the sticks.
Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. It's an out route, the catch made. Defense shoves him out of bounds. Not much of a gain there.
Chris, it's so much fun to watch the athleticism at the wide receiver position nowadays. The ability to make plays on the outside is extraordinary. And they bring a certain toughness, too, that catches my eye.
Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2. So a timeout is called to talk strategy. Maybe time for 1 or 2 more plays before halftime. Special teams on the field now. Here comes a punt. Going to kick it away for the second time. And the returner decides to signal fair catch. This will likely be the last play of the half. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. He'll take a deep shot. And the pass falls incomplete. No time left in the first half clock. UMass will kick it off to get the second half underway. They'll return it from inside the 5. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. Illinois sends the offense back out on the field. Offense out there for the first play of this drive from the 18. First play of the second half, they keep it on the ground. They'll tackle him at the 27. Illinois lining up quickly here. They'll run it out of the shotgun. And they'll tackle him for a loss of 5 yards. Offense breaks the huddle and gets set. It's 3rd down. It's a run. Running back's got it. They bring him down, but the drive has now reached the 35. Illinois getting set for their 1st and 10 now.
I love this unconventional call by the offensive coordinator. 3rd and medium, a lot of times you're thinking about throwing the football, but instead they're able to run the ball with great execution, and they pick up the 1st down.
And the senior quarterback, lucky it didn't get picked off, almost made a freshman mistake. Offense lines up for a 2nd down play off the incompletion. There's the snap, looking to throw the ball. It's a quick grab. They bring him down quickly, a short pitch and catch to get a little bit closer to the marker. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. Can't hold on. Good defensive play, brings up a 4th down. And here comes the punter onto the field. And that sets up a return. And they've got the returner corralled. The Minutemen offense back on the field now. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. There's the handoff. And the run moves the ball up to the 33.
Great job by the offensive line here, opening up some holes and giving the running back room to run on 1st down. Plays like this can open up the playbook for the play caller, allow him to make that defense think, are they going to run? Maybe play action, maybe throw the ball downfield.
He'll step out of bounds. Defense keeps that to a very short gain. It's a 1st and 10 play coming up for the offense. Using the ground game here. Tailback has the handoff.
Well, let's give credit to the offensive line here. They went with a run blitz. The offensive line sees it, picks it up, gives them enough room to pick up some solid yards.
The pocket breaking down. Oh, they've got him for a sack. A big play made by the junior.
Well, that's the one thing about a guy that always feels that he can rely on his legs. He's always trying to make a play, and this time he just wasn't able to get away from the defense, and that is a big loss.
Going for a big play downfield. That one falls incomplete. They tried to press it deep, but now it brings up 4th down. They bring the punter onto the field now. And he'll kick it away now for the 2nd time. He'll call for the fair catch here. So the Illinois offense heads back out onto the field. Last drive stalled. They were forced to punt it away. Let's see what they can come up with this time. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound. It's really solid defense on that play.
And the back gets the football. Well, he moves the ball to about the 45. That's good for a 1st down. Illinois lining up quickly here. first down, it's play action. Fires it to the wideout. Physical defending. That one falls incomplete and brings up second down.
What a hit there by the defender. Tough for the receiver to hold on to the football, and he has that kind of contact. Good, clean play by the defense.
Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. And the defense able to hold him there to a short gain. So the offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. Third and long. Dropping back, they're going to throw for the first down. Catch hauled in here over the middle. Tackle inside the 40, and it's good enough for a first down. This Illinois offense is moving quickly down the field.
And you just continue to see the chemistry between these two. And they told us yesterday in our production.
That's the third pick tonight thrown by this QB. Powers the pick with a nice return before finally being brought down.
Boy, Chris, he hesitated just enough to give the defense a chance to get in position and come up with a big turnover.
The UMass offense takes the field now. They were forced to punt last time. Can they get this offense going finally? Get some points out of this possession. And he just throws that one away. Took a big shot, but avoids the sack. Offense getting set. Second down play here. And he's back to throw again after that incompletion on first down. Oh, the quick throw falls incomplete. Now from the 40, the offense faces a third and long to keep this drive going. Dropping back, they're going to throw for the first down. Breaking free at midfield. That's a big gain before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks, more than enough for a first down.
Boy, this guy can do it all. We know what he can do with his arm, but when things aren't there, does a good job of pulling it down, knowing where the first down marker is, picking up the first down.
Catch made across the middle by the running back. Tackle made after the completion.
One thing I love about this back is how he gets involved in the passing game. Nice catch here.
They'll look to throw it here on second down. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. They bring him down to the 27. This offense really threatening now. First down here for this offense. Here's the snap. Looking to throw here. And that catch is hauled in. They stop him, but it's a first down.
Well, the defense sits back in his zone cover. Good job here by the quarterback recognizing that soft coverage, and he hits the routine drag route underneath for a first down.
Tackle made at the 1-yard line, but it'll be first and goal.
You know, we talked this week with the offensive coordinator about what makes this receiver so special. He kept referring to his route running.
Touchdown, UMass. They'll take the lead in the second half. Then they'll set up with the PAT. PAT makes it a 7-point lead. Kickoff team on the field getting set now. And he'll bring it out from inside the 10. And they stop him at the 23. That's solid coverage. And they'll start the drive here from the 23-yard line. On the shotgun, it's a handoff. It's a fumble. Recovery by the defense, headed the other way. Big guys up front, lined up. It's first down. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Quarterback looks to his right and finds his man. Tackle after he makes the first down as the seconds tick away here in the third quarter. UMass has the lead now, Kirk. Sitting in a pretty good spot as you wrap up the third quarter, trying to keep those national championship hopes alive. Let's take a quick look at the game sets where we have a chance. Here we go, an exciting start to the quarter as the offense sets up with a first and goal. Keep it on the ground, trying to power in for the touchdown. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there.
Well, this defense is being challenged. They're close to their own goal line, but how about this play? All 11 guys coming together. They stood firm. The result is a short loss for the offense. Nice move.
Fights his way in for the score. Touchdown, Minutemen.
I think we're starting to kind of see a theme here, Chris, today. That's his second touchdown. The offensive line doing their job, and he's doing an outstanding job of just reading the defense, finding the hole, and being able to pick up big yards and touchdowns.
Return starts from inside the 5. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. So the Fighting Illini offense is back out on the field now. They fumbled it away last time, and now they're in a big hole. They got to react quickly here. First play of the drive, they're going to throw the football. Looks to his left and makes the completion. He's brought down quickly. A short gain gets them a few yards closer to the marker.
They get some positive yards in the opening play of this drive. They need 2 touchdowns, so anything that moved in closer to that first touchdown is always going to be good.
Makes the catch. It's Proctor. Good enough for the first down, the 37. Illinois lining up quickly here.
Hey, it's a nice gain here, and they get the first down to stop the clock. But late in the game, trailing by a couple scores, these receivers have got to be thinking about getting out of bounds as often as they can to preserve that clock, to give them a real shot to come back to win it.
The senior showing his toughness, standing in there to take the hit.
Well, we just continue to see this defense make great plays, especially with their tackling. And the awareness to understand we're in the fourth quarter, you're trying to keep this offense in bounds so they keep that clock moving.
Looking to throw yet again. And he floats this pass deep down the right side. The catch is made for a huge pickup. All the way to the end zone. Touchdown, Illinois. That's a crucial score, Kirk. Makes it a one-possession game and makes the stretch run of this very interesting.
Yeah, now the pressure turns to their opponent and their offense. Momentum is starting to tilt, and it's your job to go into your 4-minute offense. But I'd expect this defense to be extra aggressive to try to get this ball back.
And here's the return from inside the 5. He's tackled at the 21. That's where the drive will start. And the UMass offense is back out there. Crucial possession. This game just got tighter. They love to play keep away, chew on the clock. How will they call it here? First down play call coming up. How aggressive will it be? They'll work the clock here with the running game. Tackled at the 40. That'll earn a fresh set of downs.
Chris, good job here on that stop, but remember the ball is inbounds. The clock keeps moving here late in the game, and you're trailing. As a defense, you got to start thinking about utilizing those timeouts. You got all 3 to use. At what point are you going to start putting those into play?
Minimal gain brought down short of the marker. Second down after that run on the previous play. Here's the snap. Quarterback drops back. Gets rid of it on the move. Catch made on the right side. He's brought down, but the gain moves the ball to the 39.
Man, I've really enjoyed watching this guy play all year, and it's been great to see him in person today, making good decisions, accurate throws, and keeping this offense moving.
Stopped short of the marker after just a short gain. Second down after that run on the previous play. Quarterback looking to connect with the receiver here. Catch made in the end zone. Touchdown, UMass.
What a combination. This quarterback and this receiver. What I love here is the quarterback does a good job of not waiting too long. You're going to run out of room if you do. Got the ball out early enough, gave the receiver a chance to not only make the catch, but to get his feet down for that touchdown.
Fields it inside the 5-yard line. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. Illinois sends the offense back out on the field. First down play call. How aggressive will it be? They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Running out of time in the pocket. Junior steps up and makes an impact play. Illinois lining up quickly here.
And just like that, you squeeze the life out of this offense. That's another sack by this defense. They have been in that backfield the entire game, and a big reason why these guys are enjoying the lead.
Well, a serious challenge for this offense. You don't want to be in third and long inside your own 20. How much of a risk will they take to try to pick up this first down? Looking for his big tight end. Tried to squeeze one in there, but it's incomplete.
Well, that's not what you want to see as an offense when you're trailing late in the football game. An incompletion on third down and long. Hey, it's a bit of a risk. With that clock looking the way it looks right now, I think you got to go for it here and hope to convert on fourth and long.
Quick throw over the middle. Oh, and it's incomplete. It's a turnover on downs. Crucial moment late in this game. First down here. Time for one more play before the clock stops for the 2-minute warning. And that's the 2-minute warning. This offense looking to run out the clock and secure an impressive win here today. Linebackers moving around trying to confuse the offense. Here comes a crucial second down play. Every yard tough to find down here in the red zone. They finally corral him at the 1. And now a timeout taken by the defense trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense. First down and goal here. A touchdown just about puts this game on ice. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2. And now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible. They try to muscle toward the end zone on the ground. And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, Minutemen.
And that's another touchdown for this guy. This defense better adjust and get eyes into that backfield, or he may go for a third or a fourth later today.
Point after, not quite through. Getting set to kick the ball off now. Fields it just outside the goal line. Not much on the return. They'll stop him at the 24. Good coverage. So the Illinois offense heads back out onto the field. At this point, there's not much you can do except play for pride. Here's the first play of the drive now, set up at the 24. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Makes the grab. It's Proctor.
Hey, there's the execution that's been lacking most of this game, but they'll take it. You know, you try to do everything that you can to learn and try to build for the future. And at this point in the game, it's obviously over, but you love to see the offense coordinator still giving this quarterback opportunities.
Looks to the left. Pass caught. And look at the speed there. They finally bring him down, but it's a nice game. They'll hurry to the line here with the clock running. And looking to throw now on 1st down. He's got a man down the middle. Tackle is finally made, but an explosive gain. They'll move it down to the 23-yard line. Illinois landing up quickly here. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. They give the running back a touch in the pass game. Catch made over the middle. Putting up the first snap in the red zone on this drive. Defensive backs up at the line, showing the press.
The intended throw is incomplete. Brings up 3rd down.
Crucial 3rd down play right here. And the quarterback dropping back, and he'll loft it to the end zone. Intercepted in the end zone. And he'll be taken down, but after a good return. The Minutemen offense back on the field now. This has been a tremendous performance by this team. Now just the finishing touches. Run out the... And looking for a big play here. And this is dropped. Would have been a huge game, but he could not collect it.
Oh, my gosh, Chris, just what they wanted. You got a chance to make a huge play. Everybody does their job. Great route. Quarterback puts it right on the money, and he just drops it.
Oh, and he doesn't hang on off the deflection there. He's going to bring up a 3rd down play.
Well, Chris, the offense takes a shot downfield, and this defender does a great job of making a play on the ball. Not only that, he tips that ball up into the air. Good chance for the defense to come up with an interception there.
And he's going to launch it deep again. And that's incomplete. They weren't afraid to let it fly, but it brings up a 4th down. And the punt team makes its way onto the field. It's a low punt, won't travel very far. And the fair catch signaled for and taken. So the Fighting Illini offense is back out on the field now. Well, this has been a disappointment. They've had their doors blown off here, just playing for pride at this point. It's caught downfield. Touchdown, Fighting Illini. Just ran away from the defense.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath, just like this. When he catches a football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
Formation would indicate they're going to try the onside kick here. And the receiving team makes the recovery. The hands team does its job perfectly. The defense with pre-snap movement of its own. This line getting set up. It's a first down play. Here's a shot toward the end zone. And it's caught. Touchdown, UMass. They'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. Extra point up and good. A 3-touchdown lead now here in the final quarter. Kickoff team has come on the field now to send this one away. He's going to return it from near the goal line. And he stopped at the 20, trying to make something happen, but that's good coverage there. Defense loading up in DBs here, wanting to prevent the deep pass play. Here comes a first down pass attempt. Quick throw, testing the middle. Here's a wide open receiver, complete. That's a big gain, exciting play to end the game, but he's stopped short and the clock will run out. Of course, in the playoffs, it's survive and advance. This is a crucial W. Great performance, but now the stage gets even bigger. The challenges will continue going forward.
Yeah, more and more pressure will grow as this team continues to win football games, but you and I have been around this team all year long. So impressed with the emotions and how they're able to contain themselves, stay focused on the task at hand. They did that again today. They advance. Cannot wait to watch and see what they can do next week.
And that is going to wrap it up. We enjoyed this one here. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football. Welcome, folks, to downtown Atlanta and Mercedes-Benz Stadium, site of this year's Chick-fil-A Peach Bowl and, of course, part of the college football playoff. We've reached the semifinal stage, one last hurdle to clear before that national championship game. And today we're going to find out who's got the toughness and the depth to continue their drive and keep championship dreams alive. Kickoff team out there. We are about to get cranked up for the semifinal collision. And he takes this from inside the 5. Solid job by the coverage team. They bring him down at the 16. So the Colorado Buffaloes offense going to get the chance to start this game off. Of course, this game in Atlanta, I think, is the mecca of college football. And over the years here in the Peach Bowl, we've seen underdog teams like UCF and Houston really come in here and make their own piece of history.
And Chris, think about it. The Peach Bowl, kind of like the Cotton Bowl, has been a major winner in this playoff expansion. They put on a great game, and they've already had some memorable moments. Who could forget in 2022, the field goal in the game that potentially wins it for Ohio State was kicked in 2022 and wide left and hits the ground in the year of 2023.
It's a solid run. Gives the offense a first down and a new set of downs. On the run, it's Williams. He's found some room at the 45. They bring him down, but a big chunky yardage on the play. And the Buffaloes come to the line to run the hurry-up. Well, the big fella's Kirk flowing to the right there. The defense just has no answer. It's a huge gain.
Yeah, and what a patience there by the running back. Just allow...
And it's picked off. He throws it right into double coverage and pays for it. Not much on the return there, but the interception gets the football back to the offense at the 47. Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. Looking out throwing here to start the drive. And look, he's going to take a shot right away. And he's got it. Touchdown, Minutemen.
That is great job here by this offense, taking advantage of a big opportunity provided to them by their own defense after that turnover. And why wait? They get aggressive, make the throw, and it pays off for a touchdown.
No problem with PAT right down the middle. Here's the kickoff team. Let's see if they give the returner an opportunity to bring this back. He'll return it from inside the 5. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. And the Buffaloes offense is back out there on the field. They had some good things going in the last drive, but it ended suddenly with the pick. Let's see what they can do here. And now they'll run it on the draw. The junior able to bring him down quickly.
You know, in that era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense is countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage, not give up big run plays.
Well, they don't block the defensive end, who shows some quickness, Kirk, getting around the edge that time.
Yeah, this guy's usually getting around the edge to put pressure on the quarterback, but he reminds everybody here that this guy's a complete package. Not only can he pressure the quarterback,
he'll take a deep shot here. Deep ball is caught for a huge gain here. And a huge gain. They finally bring him down at the 11. The Buffaloes with first and 10 here. Looking to throw. It's Arnold. He's got it, looking for the end zone. Brought down at the 5 after the completion. Defense getting pushed back. So down here in the red zone, every yard tough to find. Here is a crucial play coming up. Takes the handoff. It's Williams. He powers into the end zone. Touchdown, Buffaloes. Kicking team out for the PAT try.
Chris, we get so caught up in this era of the spread, of throwing the football and the quarterback and the receivers. This is a great example of the value of having a running back that has a nose for the end zone and can take it in for a touchdown.
Kickoff team is on the field. Let's see if they give the returner a chance to bring this one back. And they stop him at the 23. That's solid coverage. The UMass offense takes the field now. It was a one-play touchdown drive through the air last time. The defense makes some adjustments. Bringing pressure. And it's incomplete even on a first down throw. He was under some heavy pressure.
Man, you got to love this if you're defensive coordinator. It's all about affecting the quarterback and getting pressure on him. This time they got to him and forced that incompletion.
They'll hand it off. And they'll tackle him for a loss of 5 yards.
That back just had nowhere to go. Got to give credit to the defense and their run fits on that play.
So a tricky situation here. 3rd and very long inside your own 20. How much of a risk do you take? You know this defense could be very aggressive at this moment. And the pass is dropped. Would have been a big game, but he couldn't hold on. Punting, ready to boot it away. This one will be fair caught. And here comes the Colorado offense back out on the field. They punched it into the end zone the last time. Let's see if this defense has made some adjustments to stop them this time. It's a shotgun run call. And they'll stop him short of the line to gain. Second down after that run on the previous play. Looking to pass. It's Arnold. Cannot escape. They've got him. It'll be a short loss, a yard or two.
Well, they're making this offensive line really think and communicate. Bringing different blitzes. This time the outside linebacker gets to the quarterback. It comes up with a big sack for the D.
What will the call be on 3rd and long now from the 44? Dropping back. We're going to throw for the first down. Catch made down the left side. An explosive play. This offense picks up the first down. They tackle him at the 44. Motion by the back will make the defense adjust. And that pass is hauled in over the middle. They make the tackle, but not before a solid gain on that pass.
Chris, that's a great example of his arm strength. He just fired the ball in there much quicker than the defense could even react.
Off play action, he's looking to throw. It's incomplete. There is a marker down on the field. Let's check out that call.
Hold it.
Offense moving backwards after that holding penalty. Now it's second down here. And the quarterback drops back looking for an open man. Caught quickly. He stopped just short of that first down marker, inches away from it.
Another great play by this receiver. And I tell you, the offensive coordinator is doing a nice job of moving him around. The defense knew coming into this game how tough he'd be to stop, but the way they're utilizing him is making it very challenging to be able to...
Got him. He's sacked. The Buffaloes will bring their punt team on the field now. Or it lands just short of the goal line, but bounces in for a touchback. And the UMass offense is back out there. They were held to a quick 3-and-out last time, looking to put together a positive drive here. First play of the drive, they'll come out throwing. It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw. Good pass rush there on first down.
Well, it's pretty simple. The defensive line does a great job of getting after the quarterback and forcing him into that incompletion.
So second down after the incompletion. Off the play fake, looking to throw the football. Snags the quick throw. They make the tackle, but that pass creates a solid gain.
Quarterback looks downfield to make this throw. He wants to be able to get the ball to be able to pick up enough yards for a first down, but instead he gets the ball at least underneath to the drag route and gets some positive yards.
The offense stays on the field. They're going to go for it on fourth down in their own territory. He'll hand it off. They've got him, but not before he makes a first down at the 41.
Chris, I'll be honest, man. I thought on 4th and 1 they might be just trying to draw the defense off sides, but they caught me and probably the defense by surprise as well, especially on their own side of the field. Gutsy.
He's going for a big play downfield. The catch is made inside the 10. And he's going to be taken down there, but there is a flag on the field. Offense will have to overcome the holding penalty now. Big guys up front lined up. It's first down. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun. Wow, back-to-back deep shots. He's got it down the left sideline for a huge gain. They could not stop him. He's in. Touchdown, UMass. Well, a touchdown to a wide open man. What in the world was going on to the defensive side of that play?
Wow, what was the defense thinking here? You can't let a player roam free like that. They just completely forgot about him and gifted him a touchdown.
UMass has the lead now, and the first quarter is in the books. What is a huge opportunity for both these programs to get a step closer to a national championship. Through one period, these teams are finding out that playoff games just feel different. Who can handle the nerves better as we head to the second? Return starts from inside the 5. To be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. And the Colorado offense is back out on the field. The last time they were forced to punt it away. Can they get points out of this possession? Play action here on first down. Fired into a tight window and picked off. Short return tackled at the 21, but that's a huge takeaway for this defense.
This guy obviously did what he needed to do to get himself ready for this game. It's a favorable matchup. He's got a lot of confidence. He's already come up with 2 interceptions in this game alone. Locked in on what he needs to do to be in position and making plays for this defense.
They tackle him, but a solid gain down to around the 5-yard line.
You know, everybody always wants to talk about quarterbacks today and receivers, and don't get me wrong, that's a big part of the evolution of the game and where we are. But, man, for me, as a fan, when I'm watching a game, there's just something satisfying about the teams and the offenses that
Fights his way into the end zone. Touchdown, Minutemen. But they try to add to the lead now with the PAT. With the extra point, the lead is 14. Now the kickoff team is out on the field. And here's the return from inside the 5. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. And the Colorado offense is back out on the field. Let's see how this quarterback responds. Remember, an interception on the very first play of the last possession. And they hand it off to the back. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. Well, there's that excellent linebacker with a clear path just running downhill quickly.
You know, I think one of the great things about watching this guy play all year is his vision. He just has great instincts. That time the defensive line ate up all the linemen, freed up the linebacker to get into the backfield, and the result is a tackle for a loss for the backer.
You know, all week the defensive coordinator told us about the quarterback, he told us about the receivers and how they're going to throw the football. But, man, they better get locked in on stopping this run game because that was a big-time game.
It's a highlight reel diving catch there.
Chris, that's just a great individual effort to lay out like that to make a catch.
And the Buffaloes hustle to the line to run the hurry-up. Back to throw. It's Arnold. Quarterback finds an open target on the left side. And he's out of bounds after gaining decent yardage. Second down after that short completion. Off the RPO, caught to the right. They bring him down after a short gain there.
Love the timing here between the quarterback and his receiver. Pick up some positive yards, and I continue to be impressed with just the chemistry between these two.
Can he get there on the ground? They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Chris, textbook job by the defense surrounding the runner and preventing that play from being bounced to the outside.
The Buffaloes will line up to punt it away. Looking to kick it away for the second time. The punt will bounce and head out of bounds. That's right near the goal line. Perfect execution. The Minutemen offense back on the field now. They really built momentum in this game. They've been hard to stop. And the defense makes some adjustments, come up with a stop here.
I think this defense keeps thinking about them throwing the football, and by doing that, they're opening up running lanes. Good positive yards there by the running back.
Second down after that run on the previous play. They'll run it here. And the sophomore able to bring him down quickly.
The defense coordinator this week all week telling us about gap integrity, not giving this running back any creases at all. Really sound defense on that play.
Tackled, but first down.
Was a nice job up front by the offensive line. Give the running back an assist for setting those blocks up before he's able to get downfield for the first down.
That run picks up first down yardage, a fresh set of downs for this offense. Here's the throw deep downfield. That deep shot is caught for a big gain. Breaks clear over the middle. Can they catch him? Touchdown, UMass. Made the defense look slow that time.
Well, if you're going to give it to him, he's going to take it. That's his third touchdown today against this defense. Whether they play zone or they play man, he's finding ways to win matchups and get the ball to the end zone.
Fields it inside the 5-yard line. Makes it to the 16. That's good coverage there. And the Buffaloes offense is back out there on the field. First down here, the offense has time for one more play before the 2-minute warning. The last drive, they came up empty, had to kick it away. Can they come up with something here? Pressure is coming. Looks downfield and connects with a wide-open wide receiver. Tackle made after a big gain. So we reached the 2-minute warning, and this offense trying to get something going here and cut into this lead before halftime. Looking to throw it on first down. And it's incomplete. The defender arrived the same time as the football, and now it's second down. To the air, it's Arnold. Breaks free. He escapes one man, but he'll be swallowed up in the play and taken down. And the Buffaloes come to the line looking to crank up the tempo. Looking to throw it on third and very long. That one is incomplete. The defender was right there, and it brings up fourth down now. And the Buffaloes will have to kick it away. No fair catch. Looking to make a return here. And the coverage team makes the stop on this return. The UMass offense takes the field now. Offense protecting the lead here, but they've been playing so well. Let's see if they go for more before halftime. And he's going to stretch the defense, taking a deep shot here. This one is broken up and falls incomplete.
Most offensive coaches will be happy taking those 50-50 shots against man coverage, but I'm curious to see if they're going to test this DB again after that coverage.
Using his legs on the scramble. They stop him at the 45, but that's good for a first down.
These are the kind of plays that keep defensive coordinators up at night. You spend so much time putting your plan together to stop the pass, and then nobody accounts for the quarterback on a run.
They bring him down, but a solid gain there on first down. Looks to be just inches short of the marker. Less than a yard to go as they come to the line on second down. Fires it to the wideout. He's got his man wide open. They bring him down, but an explosive play by this offense. Big gain.
Yeah, you know this defense is going to be frustrated after giving up multiple conversions now on first downs. There's another one. But for the offense,
he cannot escape the defense with a sack.
There's a nice sack by this defense, something that they've been looking for. They've been on their heels most of this football game. That time they were able to get after the quarterback and bring him down. Let's see if that can provide a bit of a spark, see if they can get a little bit of momentum going their way.
The offense will quickly spend a timeout here after the play.
Boy, another positive game for this offense, and this quarterback continues to show how dangerous he is when he has time to throw. The defensive coordinator's got to change up his looks, maybe bring in the blitz, anything they can do to get this quarterback out of this rhythm.
Tackled after the completion. Offense will now set up inside the 5.
Chris, that's another positive game for this offense, and this quarterback continues to show why he's had such a great year this year. When he has time to throw, he gets his feet set. He's as accurate as any quarterback in the country.
Defense is coming after him, and he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, Minutemen. Here comes the point after attempt. So a quarterback who can escape and score like that, what a boost for this offense.
Yeah, quarterbacks like this who can scramble are so hard to defend because the defense is so caught up in coverage and defending the pass. By the time they realize what's happening, there's no chance of stopping him from scoring.
And he's tackled at the 21. That's when the drive will start. And here comes the Colorado offense back out on the field. They were forced to punt it away last time, so let's see if they can get clicking in this possession. So they start the drive looking for some late fireworks here, less than 30 seconds before halftime. Movement here from the tight end. They'll try the ground game here with the running back.
Hey, it's a great job of this defense containing the running game. But if I'm calling the plays, I'm not abandoning the running game just yet. I think it's important to have some sense of balance. So throwing and running is essential. Stick with it.
Miller's going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it down to Kevin Connors with our halftime update.
Thanks, Chris. These games, they never disappoint, regardless the score. And this one was filled with excitement and big plays throughout that first half. And there is no better place to start this halftime than by reviewing how this wideout has been a one-man wrecking crew. The kid's been everywhere. And I love how he's willing to go across the middle, but that he also has the jets to burn these DBs on the deep ball. If this defense wants to actually come back in this one, they better hide his cleats.
Buffaloes will kick this away to start the second half. Fields it just outside the goal line. And he stopped at the 20, trying to make something happen, but that's good coverage there. And the UMass offense is back out there. Here's the first play of the drive now from the 20-yard line. First down, looking to throw the ball. And they heave it deep downfield. That ball is incomplete. An aggressive deep shot on first down.
Well, they come out firing here to start this second half. They didn't make this completion, but I think it sends a clear message to this defense that the adjustments that this offense is going to make is that they're going to be aggressive and they're going to look for their one-on-one opportunities.
Then he'll run out of bounds after picking up a few yards on the play.
You know, these kind of routes are always great for receivers who do a really good job of yards after the catch situations. And they're easy completions for the quarterback.
Can he make it to the marker? Brought down at the 33. That's good enough to move the sticks.
Well, they continue to play good football up front. Nice run, nice conversion here, and most importantly, working with that lead, you keep working that clock. You're trying to advance to that next round of the postseason.
Short pass finds the tight end. Really solid first down gain. He's just short of the marker, so maybe a chance here to take a downfield shot. Getting set. Here's second down.
Just much like we saw in the first half, this quarterback can put the ball right on the money. Now, you know the defensive coordinator at halftime spent all the time he could with his secondary to come up with answers on how to try to slow this guy down.
This offense continues to roll. We wondered, would this defense come up with some answers at halftime? Not on that play.
Now, they've tried to make every adjustment they can. This offense has been very impressive with the way they're able to keep this ball on the ground, churning out big yards. I think they're gaining more confidence, really, as this game goes on.
He's running out of time here. And the junior gets home, making a sack there.
Chris, hindsight obviously is 20/20, but after a really successful run on the previous play, maybe they should have gone back to the well for another run instead of this pass.
Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. Pressure coming, and they've got him again.
I thought the strong safety did a really good job of disguising the blitz, waiting to the last possible moment, and then at the snap of the ball, catching the offensive line off guard. Nobody saw him. He gets home free and comes up with a sack.
Looking to make a big play downfield. Catch made at the 20 and the deep shot. Big gain. Touchdown, UMass. Stretching the lead. This one is getting ugly. Well, just a brilliant game from this quarterback. With a spot in the natty on the line, you need your guy to step up, and this guy has delivered so far today.
You know, it's just everything coming together. The preparation that he put in leading into this game, the offense doing their job of taking care of him, the receivers running good routes. Everything right now is clicking for this offense and this quarterback.
And the coverage team pins him in and brings him down. And the Colorado offense is back out on the field. Here's the first play of the drive now, backed up at the 15. Off the play fake, looking to throw on first down. That one falls incomplete. Good defensive play, brings up second down. To throw, it's Arnold. And this one is caught. It's a nice gain. Will move the football up to the 27. First down here for this offense. Off the play fake, he'll look to throw it. Receiver makes the grab. Stopped out at the 39, but good enough for a first down. And the Buffaloes come to the line, set a fresh set of downs. Looks over the middle, and that's complete. Big gain across midfield all the way down to the 34-yard line. A running play gives the offense a fresh set of downs. First down, looking to throw the football. It's complete on the crossing route. Tackle made after a nice pickup on the play. And a player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check him out. And the Buffaloes move into the red zone. Here comes a throw from the red zone. Physical defending. That one falls incomplete. Brings up second down. This is the 6th play on the drive.
Here we go.
And the quarterback keeps it on the option.
Well, not exactly the outcome this offense was hoping for here on the option. They didn't lose any yards, which is great. I think they're definitely looking for more from that play.
They come to the line, a long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. Looking for a touchdown, but it's incomplete.
Well, this defense has been lights out all year long. In fact, it's been one of the best pass defenses in the country. Big reason why they're in this playoff, and they're living up to that standard today.
And that kick right down the middle. Can't hit it any better than that. But they tack on 3 points, but still large deficit. They come away with 3 points on the drive, and now the kickoff team will boot it away. He's going to return it from near the goal line. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. The Minutemen offense back on the field now. The passing game was clicking beautifully in the last drive, right down for a touchdown. Let's see if they can do it again. Looking to throw it deep. Caught way downfield for a huge gain. And he breaks loose down the left side. It's a foot race. Touchdown, Minutemen. And this one is getting ugly. And the PAT is good as they continue to pull away even more. Kickoff team is on the field to boot this one away. And he takes this from inside the 5. And the returner brought down by the coverage team there. And the Colorado offense is back out on the field. They settled for a field goal last time out. They're looking for the end zone here, no doubt. An inside give now from the shotgun. Stopped short of the 25, but it's enough to move the sticks.
Look, I realize on any play call, when it's properly executed, it can go to the house for a touchdown. But the runs that really make a game plan work are the ones where you get just what you need. And he barely got the first down, but he got it.
Stop right near midfield. It'll be a first down.
So often we get caught up in the quarterback and the wide receivers and the skill in this game. This is another example of a nice job by the offensive line, giving the quarterback ample amount of time to be able to evaluate the defense and make a good throw. Good job up front by the big guys.
What's the play call here on second down for this offense? To the air, it's Arnold. Delivers from the pocket, complete over the middle. They make the stop, but not before a solid gain that time. The drive stays alive with that first down completion. There's some pre-snap movement in the backfield. They flip it to him on the jet sweep. Looks like a man is down in the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. Second down after that run on the previous play. Quarterback drops back. We're going to test the secondary. And he's got his man open downfield. They bring him down, but a big chunk of yardage on the play. The offense really clicking against this embattled defense. Pre-snap motion from the receiver. Takes the snap and takes off on the run. Nowhere to run. They'll corral him for no gain. Coming to the line on second down. This is important. They want to avoid a third and long. And it looks like the quarterback's going to run it. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain. Offense comes up to the line. They might have a chance for a couple more plays before the quarter expires. Drops back, needing a third down completion here. Makes a quick catch. The defense able to bring him down to wrap up the third quarter of play. UMass has the lead now. In these playoff games, we certainly hope for a much more competitive battle, a shot at the national championship on the line. It has not been the case here so far. So let's get back to the action. 1 quarter away. What would be an impressive CFP statement? Crucial play here to begin the quarter as the offense sets up first and goal. And he's hit right as he throws it. Incomplete. Second down and goal.
Well, these guys just continue to struggle throwing the football. You know, whether it's been running the wrong route, the quarterback not being...
Makes the grab in the end zone. Touchdown, Colorado.
Well, first of all, I'm impressed that the user have not turned the game off and reset their plan to the final whistle. And the offense is following your lead by playing hard and gaining some confidence for next week. You're not going to win this game, but I'll tell you what, you're a trooper.
He'll return it from inside the 5. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. The UMass offense takes the field now. This offense scorched the defense with a lightning strike. A one-play touchdown in the last, but looking for a deep completion. The catch is made for a huge pickup. They bring him down, but not before an explosive play through this offense through the air.
Chris, how about this approach by this offensive play caller? Up big, fourth quarter, and they're still taking shots downfield looking for...
And he's going to fling it deep, going for it all here. Oh, and it's batted down by the defense. Great play to deny a touchdown.
Boy, that was beautiful. Man, this defensive back, he's putting on a clinic today on how to defend against the deep ball and man coverage without committing a penalty. I'm sure the secondary coach is very proud of that execution.
Quarterback leaves the pocket on the move now. Pass incomplete under heavy pressure. Just got it away.
It's pretty simple as a defensive coordinator. When a quarterback drops back to throw, if we get pressure on him, we got a chance to slow him down and win the football game. If we don't, could be a long afternoon.
And he'll loft it to the end zone. Touchdown, UMass. And the beatdown continues. But they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. PAT is good as they build on this big lead. The kickoff team on the field now as they get set to send this one away. Return starts from inside the 5. And he'll be tackled after a solid effort on that return. And the Buffalo's offense is back out there on the field. First play of the drive now coming up from the 29. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Makes the catch downfield. And a huge gain across midfield, all the way to the 40-yard line. Well, this defense has played well with a letdown there. A little too comfortable with this big lead at the moment, maybe.
Yeah, and what I love to see is this offense has not given up. This game has not gone the way they had hoped, but here they are taking a few swings late in this game. This one ends up working out, and now let's see if they can put another play or two together and get the points on the board.
First down play call coming up. How aggressive will it be? And the wideout goes in motion. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Freshman introducing himself to the quarterback there.
Well, that takes the wind right out of your sails. This offense is trying to find a way to get back into this game, and another pressure and a sack against their quarterback.
Looking to pass here on 2nd down. Trying to extend the play. Slides to avoid the big hit.
How about this by the quarterback? He takes a negative play and turns it into positive yards and slides down before taking a big shot. It's an excellent job of getting down to avoid that big hit.
Oh, it's incomplete. That's a good job of the defender to break that up. So here comes the kicking team on the field. They'll settle for 3. He was successful with his last kick. This one, though, from 46 yards away. And the kick is good. Offense settles for 3 on the drive. So they get the 3, but the margin is still huge.
Snap, the hold, the kick, everything there perfect to put 3 points up here for the offense.
And he's tackled at the 21. That's where the drive will start. And the UMass offense is back out there. This group has been clicking. They've really built momentum. Can the defense make adjustments? Come up with a stop here. Testing the defense with a throw downfield. Aggressive call, a deep shot on 1st down, but incomplete. Offense facing a 2nd and 10. Quarterback drops back, probing the secondary. He's going to take off. Breaking free at the 35. He'll avoid the tackle there with a slide.
Chris, watch him work through his progressions here. Finds the 1st and the 2nd option aren't there. By the 3rd option, he's got to pull it down and try to pick up some positive yards.
Looking to make a play deep downfield. Catch made inside the 10. Touchdown, Minutemen. And the route is on. They'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. And the PAT as good as they continue to pull away even more. Here's the kickoff team now, set to boot this one away. And here's the return from inside the 5. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. And here comes the Colorado offense back out on the field. The last possession, they settled for 3. Let's see if they can reach the end zone this time. And looking to throw now on 1st down. Caught in the flat by the running back. And he's brought down, but they went backwards after the completion. Good work by the defense. After the 1st down loss, it's 2nd and long from the 17. And he drops back in the gun. That's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact, no flag, brings up 3rd down. Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a 1st down. On 3rd down, he drops to throw. Receiver makes the catch. Defense will stop him after about a 9-yard gain. It'll bring up 4th down. The Buffaloes will bring their punt team onto the field. And here's the return. And the returner brought down by the coverage team. The Minutemen offense back on the field now. 1st down here. Time for one more play before the clock stops for the 2-minute warning. He's looking deep here. Makes the catch. Can he get in? Touchdown, UMass. To stretch the lead, the route is on. And the kick is up and good. They tack on a point to their lead. Now they get set to kick it away. Fields it inside the 5-yard line. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. And the Colorado offense is back out on the field. This one has been a beatdown for the ages, a demolition, an evisceration. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. From the pocket, delivers over the middle. They stop him at 47, but that's enough for a first down.
Hey, listen, this game isn't over yet. The defense can't get too comfortable with this lead, and I know the coach isn't content with giving up plays like that at any point in the game.
And he dumps it off to the tight end. Big man finally brought down by the quarterback. That was a tough assignment. Short completion there. 2nd down coming up. Quarterback sets up, looking for an open man. Quick throw to his receiver. The defender gets a hand in there to break the pass up. Offense been in reverse here. Now a long way to go to convert this 3rd down. Looking to throw again. Time is running out. They'll take a deep shot. And the pass is intercepted as he throws into double coverage that time. Not much on the return, but the defense comes up with a takeaway.
Oh, you feel terrible for this quarterback. He's played well all year. He's trying to make a play, trying to force it into coverage because they need points at this point in the game to try to advance into the next round of the playoffs. Puts it into coverage, and that's probably going to do it.
So after the incompletion, it's 2nd down. Quarterback drops back. And now another deep ball here. Deep ball is caught for a huge gain here. Breaks clear. End zone ahead. Touchdown, Minutemen. Stretching the lead. This one is getting ugly. So they'll try to add the lead now with the PAT. PAT is good as they build on this big lead. Kickoff team on the field getting set now.
That makes the score. UMass.
Fields it just outside the goal line. And he stopped at the 20. Tried to make something happen, but that's good coverage there. And the Colorado offense is back out on the field. They need a miracle. A couple of them here in the last couple minutes. Down big. First play of the drive, looking to throw the football. It's a short completion to the big tight end. Timeout is called by the defense. That's their first of the half. Here's the 2nd down play. Offense looking to throw the ball. The sure hands. It's Santiago. And now a timeout quickly called by the defense as they try to get everybody on the same page here. So ball at the 30. This is a manageable 3rd down play for the offense. The pass rush closing in. There's no one to throw to there on 3rd down. And now it's a 4th down coming up. And the Buffaloes will send the punt team onto the field. He's got some daylight turning on the speed. And the returner brought down by that coverage team. The UMass offense takes the field now. What a satisfying feeling for this team. Just run out the clock and let the celebration begin. And he's looking to make a big play downfield. But this one is broken up. Ball's incomplete.
Some players just have a real knack for timing their jump, and that defender was able to get a big paw on the ball and bat it away.
Quarterback looking to throw it on 2nd down. Lets you go under heavy pressure, takes a shot. Defense breaks it up. Nice play. Incomplete.
Most offensive coaches, they're going to be happy taking those 50-50 shots against man. And I'm curious to see if they're going to test this defensive back again because of the excellent cover.
He'll take a deep shot here. And the pass is dropped. Incomplete. Would have had a huge gain. Took his eye off the ball.
Hey, I understand the aggressive approach here on 3rd down and long, trying to pick up the 1st down, but look at the scoreboard. You've got the lead. And
here comes a deep shot. Deep shot caught inside the 15. Touchdown, UMass. And this one is getting ugly. They'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. The extra point is good, and they stretch the lead a little bit more. Getting set to kick the ball off now.
That makes the score UMass 84, Colorado.
He's going to return it from near the goal line. He tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. First down play call. How aggressive will it be? Here's the snap, looking to throw. Now in the final couple minutes, here's a deep shot. And it's incomplete. He dropped it on the final play. Somehow that's a fitting ending to this offense. Well, that's a great performance in the pressure moment, but now the job gets even more exciting, even bigger as they go on to the national championship game and play for that trophy.
And this is a new era. I mean, think about the weeks, the amount of games that these guys have been able to play, and to be able to accomplish this, to get to the national championship, that says everything about the endurance of this football team, both mentally and physically, and they get one more hurdle to see if they can become the national champs.
And that is going to wrap it up. We enjoyed this one here. From Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.